An early season wildfire prompting evacuations in Calaveras County. Cal Fire says vegetation is significantly drier and fire season is here about a month earlier than usual. That fire burning north of Valley Springs has grown to 150 acres with 0% containment. Crews say they are making good progress. Evacuation orders have been downgraded to warnings.
Hate to hear about that in April. It is still April. Starting this weekend, Caltrans will begin construction on the Gilman Interchange project. And Gianna, you have been tracking this project for some time now as they've been preparing for it. What a relief for people who drive around there.
I mean, and it really will be for people who live and commute in and around that area. It is such a headache sometimes. They all know all too well how bad traffic can get at the Gilman Interchange. Well, the good news is that is about to change. Phase 1 of construction will start with a new pedestrian bridge that will connect to the Bay Trail. Now, the second phase will begin in November and will include 2 roundabouts. I spoke with Tess Langell, the executive director of the Alameda County Transportation Commission, about how this will pave the way for a more efficient and safer commute.
This interchange has safety issues that are 35% to 110% above the state averages in collisions and fatalities. And so we're putting in 2 roundabouts, which according to the Federal Highway Administration, when you put in roundabouts, you can reduce those fatalities and incidences by about 90%.
So completion of the project is expected by summer of 2023. In the meantime, Caltrans will have detours in place along Gilman Street between West Frontage Road and 5th Street. And you can expect some overnight closures to the on and off ramps from Gilman to I-80. To learn more about the project, to get more information, you can also see the full interview at kpix.com. All right, let's head to the roadways and get you rolling on those freeways. It's been a little tough this morning. We were hoping for Friday light, but not the case if you're coming out of the South Bay. Northbound 101 through Morgan Hill has been a little bit tough. We've had a couple of accidents. Just heard from CHP. Both are in the clearing stages, so that's the good news. One was near Tennant, another near Cochrane, so everything now over to the shoulder. But look at all those brake lights there, all that red popping up on our sensors. So still sluggish. Traffic is recovering through there. Just north of there, though, there is another trouble spot right at Hellier Avenue involving an overturned vehicle. This is blocking the left lane, and that is causing a bit of a backup as you head through there. We're also seeing brake lights for that ride into the Altamont Pass this morning westbound. It looks like they're building right out of Tracy, right around Mountain House, and it extends all the way towards North Flint. So super commuters, heads up. Things are definitely bogging down just a bit for that ride over towards the Dublin Interchange. If you're getting ready to head out the door, give yourself 37 minutes to travel westbound 580 from 205 over towards 680. If you're headed towards 80 this morning, the East Shore Freeway, well, that's Friday light. No delays here. 14 minutes to go from Highway 4 to the Maze. And so far, things have been pretty quiet along Highway 4 itself with only a 27-minute commute from Antioch over towards the East Shore Freeway. Live look at the Bay Bridge Toll Plaza. We had an earlier stall vehicle not too far from here, right around those pay gates, but that is long gone and traffic is moving smoothly out of the East Bay as you head into the city this morning. In fact, most of our Bay Area bridges are pretty quiet. Live look here at the Golden Gate Bridge. You can see some extra volume on that southbound side, but overall a pretty easy ride out of Marin County. It is 6:15. Time to check your forecast and things just a little bit cooler today. Here's Mary.
Yeah, Gianna, tracking that ocean breeze kicking in for us. So it's a great start to our day along the coast and around the bay. And you can see those clouds in the sky for our Treasure Island camera looking at the Bay Bridge this morning. Our temperatures are running in the 40s and in the 50s as we start off our day. A little bit of sunshine, although on Concord at 53, 52 in Oakland, Livermore, San Francisco at 50, 51 in San Jose, and looking at 40 degrees right now for Santa Rosa. Looking at westerly winds at 10 miles per hour at SFO and 20 mile per hour winds right now in Fairfield. So here's what you can expect. As we head through our afternoon, we're going to be a little bit cooler compared to yesterday across the Bay Area, but still a mild day inland, but cool. Especially you'll notice that along the coast and around the bay. A nice weekend ahead, a little bit cooler for your Saturday. We're going to bump up those temps just a bit for Sunday. Breezy at times through the weekend, and looking at those longer range weather models, we are going to stay dry over the next several days. So that stronger onshore breeze kicks in for today, and that's the reason why temperatures just a bit cooler. As we look to futurecast, as we head through our afternoon, could see that cloud cover kind of stick around along the coast and around the bay. As we look to tomorrow morning, with that stronger marine influence, could even see some spotty drizzle for tomorrow first thing, and then looking at temperatures a bit cooler for your Saturday. We'll we've been talking a lot about our drought, and the latest drought update showing in red an extreme drought for most of the Bay Area and orange a severe drought. This is a big concern for us as we look to the summer and wildfire season. It's a lot earlier than what we typically see with that drought and an extreme drought for our region. As we look to our rainfall versus average, 37% to 40% of average. It was a very dry winter and spring. And our Sierra snowpack, just 26% of average for our Sierra snowpack there. Our sunrise at 6:14 and our sunset at 7:59. So daytime highs looking at the South Bay, mid-70s for you for Santa Clara as well as for San Jose, 80 degrees for Morgan Hill in the South Bay. For the East Bay, 78 in Concord, Pleasant Hill, low 80s for Antioch and Brentwood, and mid to upper 70s for the Tri-Valley this afternoon. Around the Bay, a cool 58 in San Francisco, 57 in Daly City, looking at mid-60s for Alameda, Oakland, San Leandro coming in the upper 60s, and for the North Bay, we're talking mid to upper 70s, 79 for high in Napa this afternoon, and Windsor at 82. Here's the extended forecast, what you can expect. So a bit cooler on Saturday, slightly warmer on Sunday, and we will continue with that warm up as we look to early next week. Back to you.
Thank you, Mary. Still to come on KPIX 5 and streaming on CBSN Bay Area. Your first weekend of May will be all about the music. The tunes on tap ahead in Liam's list.
Let's see what's brewing outside. Brought to you by Bigelow Benefits Tea. Redefining wellness every day.
Hey.
Hey, Liam.
What's up, Len?
How you doing?
I'm good, mate.
Good.
Happy Friday.
Thank you. Happy Friday to you.
I want to know who your stylist is, Len, because you're always styling him. Like, look at this guy. Always.